Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. About to get started here, and on the mound now, Zach Eflin.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Edge of the zone for a strike, and a new season is officially underway. That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. And there's one away. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Foul ball there.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
To the right side, Holiday. Throw to first in time. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball. That misses. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gunnar Henderson in the box now. Takes strike one. Mullins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There goes the runner. Foul ball still 0-2. A sliding stop. The feed for one. And two. What a play. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
I think some double play turns are almost poetic, and a 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time, or there is...
Throw over to Tellez. Inning over. New inning getting started, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Eflin back to work.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. O'Neill makes the grab, 1 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Polanco hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. Over to first. Great pick. J.P. Crawford digs in now. And that skips in the dirt. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2. No score here in the second. Two outs. Inside. And the count is filled up. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. 3rd out. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the 3rd time a charm, Boog?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number 1 is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Gary Sanchez. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Way inside.
Ball, that's out.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Ripped to short. Fires to first in time. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double. The relay throw.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
That's out to center field. Mullins pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Here's Donovan Solano. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Out to short, Henderson. Tags the runner. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's outside. And it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Raley can't hold up, and that's a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead. A 2-run double.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
Now this one gets through. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Mullins squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swings through that one.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Nabs it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. The Rosarena after it. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-0. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Corrals it, and there's 1 down. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1. They say you went, and you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And that one inside, and it hit him. Man at first, Donovan Solano. Pinch hitter coming on. Dominic Canzone. Runner on first with one down for him. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Tellez over at first with one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
In the air to left center. O'Neill on his horse. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Raley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And up next for Seattle, Brent Rooker. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Clips the corner, and it's 3-2. Runners at the corners with 2 outs, and that'll load the bases. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that one is lifted in the air. Raley puts it away for the out. 1 away. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire. He's into the game with the bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting the third baseman.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to
run around the move.
One
There's
ball,
a ball.
2 strikes.
Throw there. Safe. Got him swinging. Here's Adley Rutschman, a switch hitter batting right. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Crawford checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. One out, bases empty. Just missed. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's out.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a miss as they green light him.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. One out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Rowdy Tellez. Way outside, ball one. Aiken, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that's outside. Now 2-0. That clips a corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. In the air, right field, Cowser under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Dylan Moore taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Foul ball. 2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes. Inside, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first, nobody out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air, out to left. Arozarena. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Pulls that one foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Got him looking. 2 down. So next to hit for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch misses. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Squirts away a little bit. Now throw to first, but back easily. Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low. Out of the way early. He stayed inside.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Too late. He's safe. It's a double steal. Gets a piece and stays alive. Second and third, 2 down. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
So digging in, Luke Raley. Slider right there.
0-1.
And that misses. Ball 1. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Victor Robles. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Cowser pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. In now is the Mariners DH, Brent Rooker. Late on that fastball.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that one almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Westberg in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Arozarena gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. And welcome back to the ballpark.